All right, we are back waiting on invites. Attach invited us all, but we can't join.
Yeah, it was super awkward. I'm just going to tweet at him.
I'm just tweeting at him, too. So I'm going to go ahead and back all the way out to the main lobby, main menu action, and then try and J up again. Swanee didn't even get invited by Attach.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah.
It is.
It's because you're from the UK. He's just like, Attach doesn't like. No, I'm just kidding.
We got to get you out on NA org ASAP.
Dude, that would be so awesome. Because when you were asking, we were talking about that earlier. I was just imagining what that would be like because I know for Elevate, who did they have? They had somebody playing Mad Cat. Yeah, they had Mad Cat during Ghost, like earlier in that title, and I was just so curious about that, like how that would work. You'd obviously like move here because you have to be like have an address here and whatnot, all that stuff. That'd be crazy though. Imagine if you joined a team, Swan, and you guys like got like top 4
in
an event.
That'd be my goal. I mean,
can you imagine?
Yeah, it's certainly possible, and I'm 100. If the opportunity arises, like I'm 100% committed to it. We just gotta wait for that right opportunity.
Can I go ahead and throw you in the hot seat? When you heard the news, Optic Nation dropping Embos, did you call Hector right away?
Yeah, I approached them. I'm gonna put it out there. Yeah.
All right.
And that'd be something I'd love to do. That'd be like a dream, to be honest, to join that team, because it's not only the team, it's the relationship I have with the organization. I've known all the guys for a long time, and I've competed against them. So that'd be like a perfect opportunity. And if the opportunity arose, I'd love to take it. Yeah.
I don't know anyone who would say no to that. I'm gonna go ahead and open Attach's game here, and tell these guys they can go ahead and start. I was unable to join, Duff. I don't know about you, but I even went back to main menu and couldn't. So.
Same. Same here.
Yeah, about that stuff. So, Ron, communicate with those guys on the back end. We'll just talk up here. So, one of the big surprises I was watching over on Parasite stream. In fact, I have it up right now as we go full screen with them. 183 to less than that. Oh, 183 to 244. I lie. The final score, Stunner strikes first against Prophecy, who looks so strong in their previous round versus Justice. You can see Parasite 43 and 33, 41, 37 from Legal, but Huke on the other end dropped 37 and 41 from Perplex. So not ridiculous numbers again, but Stunner somehow outplaying the objective against their opponents who are focusing on the kills.
Stunner, man. I predicted Stunner to take that victory over Prophecy. Remind me again of you guys' predictions. You both said Prophecy, right?
I don't think I gave one.
I called Prophecy, no doubt.
You said Prophecy.
Yeah, I jumped on the prop train after that.
Yeah, Swanee, what's yours?
Am I allowed to give one now?
Yeah,
go ahead. That's fine.
All right. I'm gonna say Stunner.
Yeah.
3-2.
I think Stunner's gonna take it 3-1.
Yeah.
I honestly think that if Stunner does take this, if they do beat Prophecy, I think Stunner will win today's 2K. Whether they play FaZe or they play Denial, Stunner will win. If they beat Prophecy, obviously they'll be in the finals. But if they win and they get into finals, Stunner will win finals.
It's almost the boldest prediction as you Rise.
Bold move, Cotton. Oh, it's a very bold. It's almost as bold as Rise. But Rise was kind of just like, I was just being funny mostly. But Stunner, honestly, very serious prediction. Think about the teams that they've beaten so far in the bracket. When you look at them, Stunner has come through and they've beaten Illmatic. They've beaten Optic Gaming. Illmatic is a great squad. And they've also are in semis against Prophecy. They've already taken map number 1. So I think that they definitely have what it takes to go the distance. And the hype that they're going to be on after how impressive a performance they've had so far this tournament is just going to be unreal. You know, with a little bit of momentum, the way you feel, sometimes you just are having an amazing day in Call of Duty. And I think that it's going to shine through with them and they're going to take it far.
Yeah, and especially in Call of Duty, as you said, it's day by day. It's dependent on how you're playing on the day. I think we saw, I'm not sure if it was last weekend or the weekend before in the 5K, I think a team called Revenge. It was an amateur team.
Yeah, Revenge. Team Revenge.
Nobody would have ever in a million years predicted that they'd make the final, and give up the game in a decent game in the final. But they did, they took out some huge teams along the way. And I think that's just testament to the fact that it's early on in the game. Anyone can win at this point, and it's just about who turns up on the day. And that's something we've seen from Stunner this week.
Do you expect this to kind of level out over time? Do you expect to see only the top teams as the game has been out longer? Or are we at a point in competitive Call of Duty history where there's a larger talent pool than ever before with more teams that can challenge for the top?
I think that's definitely a factor. There is undoubtedly in the talent pool is just continuing to grow. And
it's grown.
As players recognize that, it can be a legitimate full-time gig that they're dedicating more time to it, and as players dedicate more time to it, you're gonna see more and more talent rise to the top.
Yeah, here's the thing to take into consideration as well with Stunner is that I casted them last night in finals of the UMG Amateur League that UMG is presenting, so they won a tournament last night with this squad. With the exception of TJ Halley wasn't playing last night with them. So with just 3 of the players, they won a tournament last night, and they're in the tournament today, just feeling good. Obviously, scrimming is a form of practice, but playing is, and actually in that tournament setting, is a whole different form of practice. There's just different pressure. There's different stakes, obviously.
Well, and your body handles differently. I don't know about you guys, but if I play, even if it's just a $10 entry, I feel the adrenaline coursing through my veins.
I play very differently.
Absolutely. I mean, it's impossible to recreate, the same intensity and the same level of focus that you put into tournaments, even in scrims. So, I think that's why the amount, just the quality of competition. You've got the league play, you've got the 2Ks, the 5Ks, and all those opportunities to practice. It's just invaluable.
All right, guys, here we go. This is game number 2. You're watching FaZe taking on Denial. Denial trailing the entirety of game number 1 with the exception of about 10 seconds. They come back and win it, though, in the final 30. And now they're set up to go 2-0 with a win here on Soar Hardpoint. They're on defense first, or on offense first, Replays pushing that bomb forward. However, they're in a 2-on-3 attach. Gonna fall. It's all up to Replays. 1-on-3 bad start here on Solar.
He's going to have Slasher inside that room, decides to rotate out, see if he can find a player hanging out in the back. Does have the overkill sniper. No exo ability, I will point out. It's the first time I've seen that in S&D, to be honest with you. When we look at what he's doing, rocking with his perks, flak jacket, fast hands, toughness, blast suppressor, 2 semtex, or 2 frags, excuse me, and ASM-1 overkill with that MRS. Interesting class setup. What do you think about that, Swanee?
I think one thing to point out is that I think every time I've seen replays on S&D, I think it just became synonymous for the overkill, the SMG and the sniper combo.
Yep.
Especially with the sniper. Although he didn't clutch at that time, it gives potential for some incredible players with the sniper.
Now you watched the same match just last week during the Pro League. Talk to me a little bit about what we saw on Solar when these two teams faced off. I know Denial was able to take that one. You said 6-2-ish.
I think it was the recovery they took 6-2.
Oh, it was recovery, okay.
So yeah, it was completely different maps. Otherwise, I may have changed my prediction a bit.
Aches
is going to start things off, but Zuma answers right back on Slasher. So 3-3.
I think Aches thought, you know what, I've been saying replays are so good with the sniper, I'm going to prove him wrong and out-snipe him in that instance.
Aches plays the same spot on this map on offense every single round. He'll take that overkill sniper over there. He's going to find Attach in here. Can't clean up Attach just yet. He's last alive, though, now in this 1v3. If he does clutch up the 1v3, it's an ace. Doesn't matter, because he's going to get shot in the face. Ooh, that rhymed. Call me Dr. Seuss.
Solid stuff here on Denial's end. You can see Zuma coming in with 3 picks this round. He's going to finish off Aches after Aches was unable to finish Attach. So 1-1. It'll be Denial back on the attack. Let's watch replays here to see if he can get his opening snipe. He loves going for the jump shot early on, and it looks like he's going back to that overkill class. And look for this move. He missed the jump. He missed the jump.
That's the Attach move right there. We saw that Vine catch like almost 500,000 views. Loops on Vine. He will connect with the snipe here on the backside street, though. That's a big first pick. Meanwhile, going to be a 3v2. A sensor drops from FaZe, and Saints drops from Denial.
Yeah, I think if Attach was somehow able to hit that shot in a round in this game, I think I'd probably lose the plot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah, he was so confident about it, too. As soon as I saw that, I was like, who figured that out?
Yeah.
Two-piece opportunity.
And even before that Vine came out, they'd been doing it for a week. I saw it for the first time from an opponent's perspective. I was like, what the hell? Is he hovering up there? How did he get the shot? Now I know.
Crazy shot. Crazy things people figure out.
Replays, he's actually got behind both of them there. I just don't think they expect it whatsoever. Switch to his sniper.
1v1.
Ooh.
Apathy.
He's got a lot of time left, too, to get this bomb down. So we'll see what he decides to do. Obviously, Apathy, defender's advantage over here at B, but Apathy is not going to challenge at all. He's going to let this bomb go down safely first and then try and react. Let's watch Apathy. How quick does he react to this plant?
Bomb down. Here he comes, ASM1. No overclock ability left. He does have a sniper overkill as well. He's going to be slowly walking. Does not have mute to not sound like an elephant when he walks around. You see replays through that COD vision and on your minimap up top of that building. And it's going to be difficult for Apathy to find him. Oh, you might have actually just seen him. Nades come flying in.
Chucked out some random nade across the map. Just looked straight up in the air, and
Hello.
Apathy spots him. Replay's unable to react. Apathy, does he have time? 3 seconds left.
Yes,
gets there with 8.5.
Yep.
Wow, just in the nick of time, despite no more exo ability of the overclock, able to get there after fighting the kill.
0.2 left on the clock when that was diffused.
I love how he just poked up and was like, "Oh hell, I found you.
Wow.
Tag, you're it."
That was a really important round as well. You know, that was the difference between a 3-round deficit and, you know, almost tying up in this next round.
Who we watching, boys?
Let's actually watch the defense just one round. I kind of want to watch and see what Replays is going to do. He does have the sniper out again.
Jump shot.
Oh, can't connect. He's got 2 players.
Oh, the collab was there, but Eggs had a snipe of his own. Blames him. So Replays, unable to hit the sniper shot, is punished. Eggs is going to open up 2-0. As I say that, he's going to get picked. Missed just wide left, hit that building instead, and now Apathy going to pick up 2 in your kill feed.
One pick up right there for Attach.
Yeah, Attach all alone, though. 1-on-2, he's pinched as well. Can he win this 1-on-1 against Sensor? This would be absolutely enormous. Turns won't be able to get it. 3-1. We're going to see Denial start to roll, or excuse me, FaZe start to roll here as Denial unable to finish out that round. How different it would be if Replays hit that first shot.
Potentially collateral. That on my screen, they looked like they were lined up in midair, so massive. But we talk about first pick. FaZe got first pick in that round, and they win the round. Coincidence? I think not. 3-1. It's going to be your boys.
Donut cam on Saints, boys.
It's going to be your boys from FaZe up top. Are we watching offense or defense?
I was watching Saints, but I had to go to Attach. Attach breaking things open. Saints gets his kill. Attach gets 2 this round. Very, very quick rush to B for Denial. Didn't even go after the plant. They just rushed all 4 members, and it pays off.
Yeah, they weren't messing about there. I'm not even sure if Replay sniped. I think it was just all 4 people just balls to the wall running at them. They recognised that most likely they're going to only have 1, 2 at the most people defending it, and they just played the numbers.
Now, how often do you go for these just balls to the walls sprints like that? Because
I think you need to throw it. You know, you can hold the conventional setup, but I think if it's not working for you, you need to mix it up. And even if you're winning by a few rounds, you think, look, we've got a few rounds to play with, we might as well switch up the strategy. S&D, it's just about catching your opponent off guard and just switching your strategy up and just being unpredictable, basically. And I think one team I've noticed notorious for it is Optic Gaming, actually, you know, because of their confidence in winning gunfights and things. And that was a huge shot, by the way, from Apathy again. Both Apathy and Aix have had the better replays with the sniper this map, which I didn't expect.
Apathy is a god, man. 9-2 before that nade lands at his feet. All up to Slasher. Tube just picked like that as Saints gets the double kill with the melee on Sensor. So this is going to become a very tough position for FaZe after they were up a man.
Slasher is just literally very talented S&D player. As I say that, he gets shot right in the back.
Yeah,
GG!
Look at the mini-map next time, Duff. Come on.
Well, I was going to say, he's a very talented S&D player. Besides him being known for his slaying ability, that was another big reason FaZe was looking forward to bringing him on, because prior to, you know, Slasher joining the team, their S&D game was kind of, it was a fugazi. You know, it wasn't real. It wasn't there. And, you know, with the pickup of Slasher, he's very talented at S&D. Kind of was an S&D star, aside from him being a great slayer. So Tied up, 3-3. FaZe after dropping that round.
They're going A.
Denial's not out of this one yet. Slasher's gonna call out that A push though, and you're gonna see Denial on your minimap kind of continue to work towards you. There's gonna be players from FaZe there to pick up kills, and that's gonna be Eggs to open things up.
Zuma just choked his kill in the back on Apathy, or Sensor rather. Sensor turned and just dominated him. So now all up to replays, 1 on 3. This is looking like FaZe's round.
They tried the unorthodox push and went away, which was, you know, you hardly do it on this map, and FaZe is showing them. Oh my god!
Replays gets out alive.
Yep.
And Sensor, who is watching that left side, then turns his focus to try and chase down Replays. That was a great kill, and he gets out alive. He still has the bomb as well in the 1v2 now.
No exo ability.
Yeah, no mute. That's a big one.
Hey, get this sucker planted.
Now, once he gets this bomb down, Swanee, what's the play?
I think I think he needs to recognize that, you know, he's got both an SMG and a sniper, so he's got two choices. He can either play close range in blue, which he's doing now in the corner. He's probably going to get taken out, or he can.
Gets out alive
somehow.
Genius play.
Sensor with the BAL versus an ASM1.
He's gonna find him. Sensor wins it, and he's gonna get the defuse phase up 1.
He had two choices there. He could have either played the far back, depending on what side the bomb was planted on, and played long range with a sniper, or he decided to play close range with an SMG. And although he got a kill, you know, he could have even rotated in that instance. You know, he didn't have to go immediately back and check the bomb. Although he could have been on it, he could have rotated and got a long range angle on him.
What a performance there by Replays, almost clutching the 1v3, but instead, it's FaZe with numbers. Sensor wins the one-on-one clutch using that BAL. Apathy on your screen with the sniper off the break. 2 challengers, this time Zuma and Replays, firing shots his direction. And at the start of each round, Apathy is kind of pre-nated by this Denial squad. Nice job relocating, making sure that doesn't connect.
Good spot. Stuck in the pipes. He's going to find Zuma. Oh, he might have seen his feet there. All 4 players up from both squads. Minute left, 30 seconds gone down. Sensor, your bomb carrier, just watching bottom pipe. Kind of waiting for a push here from Denial, but look at your minimap, very patiently waiting. Meanwhile, Apathy does finally connect with a snipe unattached, and now FaZe has a man advantage.
Yeah, Apathy again with the first pick. And I think this is the first Call of Duty where snipers are pretty much universally used in pretty much every situation in S&D. I think Black Ops 2, we started to see it a bit in with the overkill and Ghost somewhat, but I mean, pretty much every S&D game, I've seen at least 1 or 2 overkill snipers on this game.
Yeah, with the exception of when we saw Biolab with Prophecy and Justice. Or, was it Prophecy and Justice? I might be making that
Justice,
up. Yep. Yeah, and we didn't see a sniper at all out of the guys over on Justice. None. And they lost that S&D.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got 6-0'd on that with no sniper.
So, you talk about, that's just, you know, to further your point, how necessary it is, especially when it comes to first blood on these maps.
Yep.
Apathy in your round-ending kill cam for FaZe. Chasing it down. He got 2 that round, minimum. Very solid performance from Apathy all game long. He has just been a monster recently in Search and Destroy. You can see already 11-4 on the other side. 8-5 is the best score from Denial. Let's go over to Attach and see if he can keep this streak alive.
Yeah, hey, Apathy almost.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Apathy almost has more kills than his other 3 teammates combined at the moment.
Remember when I said FaZe 3-0?
Yeah.
Only thing I could see Denial lifting was the S&D. Well, the 3-0's starting to look good, boys. It's starting to look good here.
Denial won game 1, bro.
You know what? I don't need your sass, Chris. I don't need your sass, okay? You can get rid of that.
It's a good try, though.
I'm just having some fun here. I wanted to see if I could...
Yep. Slasher going to be melted by Attach. 2 more players pushing in for FaZe. Zuma going to handle Eggs, but Eggs did take out Replays, and there is Attach pushing in for the round-ending kill. So 4-5. Denial still kicking. They need a big defensive stop, though, and that is one thing they haven't been able to accomplish. FaZe so strong with their attack on B.
11-5. Who was that player? It just cut out. Apathy. 11-5 for FaZe.
And he got no kills that round. That was kind of a difference maker. Look for him to go first blood.
They're going to be on defense here. Can they stop FaZe's onslaught? Force round 11. Sensor, same push. You've been watching Underground Pipe with the bomb. He's going to find a player. That's the first pick on Zuma. Now 4v3 FaZe with the man advantage.
Apathy set up for the second kill. He looks away just as Replays peaks. Replays did not have a clear shot, though. Apathy left just a half second before that. On this backside, though, here's the challenge. I believe Apathy just spot this player. It was Saints, and now Saints is going to be hunted. Can he defend himself?
Yeah, 2 snipers back there. It's going to have Aches with him. Trying to connect with that, but he's not going to be able to just yet. Still a 4v3. Bomb has not gone down. Sensor still very patiently watching bottom pipe. Finally going to start to poke up here. Turns on that overclock and mute. Actually, excuse me, just turns on the mute for a moment. Able to get that position, turns it right back off. And now should be able to get this bomb down.
I'm watching Replays right now.
Hello.
And he's going to peek at the perfect time. There's a player directly behind him, though. Actually above. And here comes the attack. Slasher dropping down, making noise. Replays punishes. Big plays going down.
Oh, stop it, Aches. That was dirty.
Attach looping around. Saints still up as well. And Attach is taking fire from behind, stays alive. Big plays here from Denial. Remember, that bomb still not planted. 7 seconds left, not enough time. And there we go, 5-5. We're going round 11, Duff.
Overtime. Yikes. Denial wins this. They go up 2-0 over FaZe. You know, just making me look like an idiot with my 3-0 prediction.
Yep.
FaZe winning. Makes you guys look like gods as far as prediction goes. There's your final kill cam. Saints picking up Apathy. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the bracket, I'm hoping we can get an update because Denial wins this. We go to capture the flag next, I believe. And that is going to be... Let me look at that map. Isn't it retreat?
Let's talk about that in a minute. Here we go. 5-5, guys. 90 seconds left on the clock. It's all about this first pick, Swanee.
Yeah, and it's just a standard push, I think, from the offensive side from FaZe. Yeah, I think last round, though, I think they actually got first pick last round. I think they should have been a bit more decisive, to be honest.
Because they had first...
Yeah,
that's your mini-map right there.
The standard setup, they've got 2 people at B, Zuma watching mid. I mean, mid, it's pretty open, but you don't expect anyone to ever push mid, to be honest, especially in this situation when everything's on the line. They're just looking for that final.
Yeah, Slasher's still peeking, and Sensor's not going to see anything. So as time's going down here, guys, this is favoring Denial more and more as my controller wants to quit life forever.
It's okay. We have faith in your controller.
Yeah, no one's going to watch this round. Sorry, boys. There we go.
Aches looking for the pick. He's crawling very slowly up on this building overlooking B. Time's going to dwindle down. Denial playing very patiently. He might have just seen Replays there. Didn't. Replays did get spotted by his teammate, though. Here comes the aggression. Aches comes out. Gunfights ensue. There it is. 2 down for FaZe. Attach, only one to drop.
Oh, Replays!
Apathy. Last alive. And he will drop as well. Denial takes S&D Solar 6-5.
We're going full screen now with Parasite. He is in round 11 versus Stunner, and you see him holding his head.
Uh-oh.
They run out of time. F-bombs flying. 6-5. Stunner now up 2-0. Is this real? What a ridiculous tournament so far today. So many upsets. Stunner looking for their second after shocking Optic Gaming. Now 1 game away from advancing to the finals. On the opposite side of the bracket, Denial in the same position, down both games with last-minute comebacks. I mean, Duffman, you counted Denial out. It was 3-5 in favor of FaZe before Denial won 3 straight there.
Whatever, Chris. Whatever. Obviously, huge plays coming out. It started with Replays really on defense at the B bomb site. He was able to get 2 and I think a 3rd down, staying alive just outside that building, and that was the swing round really. From there on, everyone just came out to play. Attach came out to play, and you had two players on Denial dropping double digits in kills. So Denial turned up. Now we got capture the flag on retreat next, a map that I think you said. FaZe doesn't lose.
Recovery S&D, game 5.
Recovery S&D, they don't lose.
They go to round 11, but they don't lose. When it's not round 11, apparently they lose, Swanee. So
recovery S&D, they don't lose. Retreat, capture the flag, though.
They beat Optic Gaming on this. If you remember back in Columbus, it went to overtime, pretty sloppy game. Aches able to sprint past Scumpy for the final flag in overtime, won them that map. Since then, they've been on and off, but I honestly don't have a winner in this one. It all comes down to who controls the spawn. Swanee, you got a favorite in this one. Who wins CTF coming up next?
I'm going to have to go with Denial. You know, I think that not particularly because they're better at this map, but just because they've got the momentum. You know, they've just won an incredibly close 6-5 series. I think they came back to win it, so 6-5 S&D game. Sorry, so they're going to be pretty hyped up, to be honest. And obviously, they want to beat. They've already beat them before this week. They want to beat them again. You know, just to show that they are considered a top 3 team, and they obviously want to win the tournament. So yeah, I'd have to go with Denial. Just speaking a bit more about the strategy of the map, it's just basically who can control the pool the better. Pool's the, as you said, Puckett, the winning cap at Columbus came from Aches getting past Scump, and he just ran the flag through pool because they had pool control initially. So it's just about who can maintain the pool control the best and just get the team spawning so far out down the opposite side of the map.
Denial looked kind of shaky in hardpoint. They were trailing quite a bit, but every time they made a comeback, especially at that final moment. CTF, another game that comes down to the wire. I think FaZe takes this one. I don't know why, but I think Aches is pissed. He's rallying the troops right now. They're ready for a comeback. Apathy just took a break, so we're going to do the same, guys. Quick 2-minute commercial break. Grab yourself a glass of water. When we come back, game number 3 going down. FaZe and Prophecy against the ropes, down 0-2 in our semifinals.